So, guys, we have a talk. It's been a while since I've made a video. I do apologize because I haven't made a video in a very long time. I don't think I've made one since last winter, and so that's getting close to a year ago because now we're going into winter and Legacy's in the garage again. I got some news about that. As you guys can see over here, we've got the Legacy in here. She is lower than you guys remember. Don't know how well it looks on camera right now because I am not happy with the rear coils. They're not going as low as I want them to. But basically, not a lot has changed. I've got rear control arms and coilovers. That's basically the biggest thing that has changed from last winter. The rest you guys all know. I got a tune for it. I've got some goodies that are gonna go in it this winter that you guys will see. But basically right now, story time. I'm gonna tell you guys what happened and why the car is here. The Legacy. So over the summer it kind of started smoking more, just a little bit more. I kept an eye on it. It kept topping up the oil because it was starting to drink a lot more oil. It got to a point where I had to check the oil and usually top it up almost every single day, even if I wasn't harping on it. It was really bad. So I was starting to look into, maybe the turbo blew. Or maybe it's on its way at least. Took the downpipe off, turbo was fine. So I was like, shit, that means there's something in the motor. Now I had suspected valve seals because it's got 400,000 kilometers on it, 200,000 miles. It's got a lot of miles on it. So older motor. It's the original motor. As far as I know, it is the original motor, and that's a lot of kilometers. And oil seals like to harden up, and then they can leak. So I grabbed some of this stuff. It's some SPT or STP, high mileage oil treatment stuff. It helps to soften up the seals, and basically that did help. It did help it. It wasn't the entire problem, unfortunately, but it did help it. And then a little while later, the car, when you start it, when you have your car, you know your car. You know how it sounds when it starts. But now, when I start it, you can hear it missing a cylinder. When it goes through all the compression, you can hear one is missing. So, did a leak down test, did a compression test, and basically it showed clear as day that cylinder number 2 is very low in compression. All the other cylinders were 120 on the dot, literally, which is funny, and then cylinder number 2 was at 30. So now here's the plans for the Legacy. Basically, what I'm going to do is I pull the motor, strip it down, pull the motor, and then pull the motor apart, pull the heads off, and find what happened. And depending on the condition of the motor and how it looks, we're either gonna go and get a full short block from Subaru, because Subaru actually makes and sells refurbished blocks. So I'd be getting the Type RA block, which can hold 400 to 500 horsepower, which sounds good to me. I would love to get some BC 272 cams. Really want those. But this is, once again, it's all in the budget. We gotta figure out what we're doing, how far we're going with it. And honestly, if the motor looks good on the inside and it's not piston rings and it's everything, the bores, cylinder bores look good and everything, I'll probably keep the short block. And then maybe just do cams, valve springs, retainers, and just get the heads, send them out, and get new valve seats in them, bring them back, and we'll assemble the heads, put them all together, and fucking rock. And then ideally, I want to get a VF52, 350 on the top end of power, and 350 is a good bit of power for me. That's kind of my power goal with it. It's 350 next summer, because I already have a fuel pump for it. All I need to do is just get injectors, and then we're good. I got an IAG AOS. You guys will see that shortly. Not in this video, but another video I'll show you guys. It's really cool. Love it. It's sick as hell, and that'll help with blow by and shit. So, as you can see, the engine bay is pretty much still the same. I've been facing the same clutch fucking issues. Like, I've got a new braided clutch line in there, as you can see, and it's new slave cylinder, new master, and I've got a new steel line too. And my clutch pedal is still disappearing. It's still doing the same bullshit it was doing a year ago. I don't know what's wrong. I'm probably gonna get another master cylinder just to try again, basically. Like, I don't know at this point. It's just fucking with my head. So, the car is lowered on coilovers, and it looks really good. I love the fitment. It's really cool. Got the nice camber top hats. You shut the fuck up. Over here, when you originally lower the car, you get a shit ton of camber. And so then I got, now I'm going to show you, but I got control arms, Megan Racing control arms, and White Line control arms. And it brought it out, but it raised it. So, honestly, I know this isn't that bad, but on the other side it is worse. But it raised it, which I'm not happy about, and the coilover is already as low as I can get it. But, so that sucks. But I did buy some wheel spacers, and so I do have some kind of nice fitment. I like it, but also don't. I gotta figure out what I'm doing with that. So that kind of sucks. Something's burning. I guess I gotta go find that. So, I didn't quite find what was burning, but I followed the smell. I don't know. It's probably one of my neighbors somewhere. Anyways, get ready for some engine building content because that's coming your way. I'm super excited because it's gonna be my first time really building an engine or digging into that like that. Like, I'm not doing bottom end because it's from Subaru and you can get a block for $1,000 fully built. Rare. It's because the blocks are like $2,600, but then there's a $1,500 core charge. You bring your old block back, and then it comes out to like $1,000. I think it's $1,100. That's a no-brainer for me. Like, go for it. It's built by Subaru. You know it's good, kind of. But yeah, and then I'll just do my own headwork, timing belt kit, and all that. If you guys are liking this and are excited to see where it's gonna go and how it's gonna go, make sure to like the video. It helps me out. Subscribe if you want to stay around and see more. Leave a comment. It boosts my my encouragement to make another video when I see that people are enjoying it. But I'll still make the videos either way. But I'll just be more excited to make them if people are enjoying the videos. If anybody's still watching right now, because I know it's pretty boring. It's a very talky video, but the next video will be digging into that. Hopefully pulling the intake manifold in the next video, or pulling the radiator. I don't know yet, but as always, if you guys enjoyed, like, comment, subscribe for more, and I will see you in the next one.